My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Broncos. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big game at carry. It's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll go play action with Nix. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Looking underneath, he finds McLaughlin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's complete to Watkins. And he is going to have the Broncos' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run. It's Williams. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Naheem Hines. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Smith. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He gets that to his big target fast. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Watkins motioning over. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The tight end going in motion to the left. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Mims sent in motion here. They run over center with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They send Sutton in motion. They'll try to run it with Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Seahawks 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Ready. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
There we go,
Once again, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now a 3rd and 2. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Jackson Smith in Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Smith and the Seahawks will go for 2 here. Gino to throw. That'll be caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. Throwing right, it's taken in. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he's gonna have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down, Broncos.
To throw is Nix. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, hey.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline. Him and his receiver are able to connect. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Mims sent in motion here. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Whoa. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This one complete to Watkins.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
The open man is Smith and Jigba. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down and 8. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll get about 2. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back is Smith. This is intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Here's Hines now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. From the pistol, Smith. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about.
Here we go.
The offense gets it done.
49, flip it off, 49.
They'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
They'll run here. Oh, he pumps up the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down. Nix. There's a screen from McLaughlin. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Play action now. It's Nix. Now he'll run.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down. He doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch. They've got a fourth down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. Now a loose football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll stick it to the ground. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. They go with Walker. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Hines. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This a potential game winner. And this one online, and it is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now, Watkins on the return. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Nix. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. That is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
He'll look deep, left sideline.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.